first. Adverts started for 90 seconds. Adverts have ended.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Clogger, Kalakoka, Zindonus, Kazaban, Fulco, Fuck It, and Gone. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you on here. Hello, I suppose you want to look at me. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. We are in Eve. We are in Isaac. We are going to be to do some events. But we can also do missions. So we're going to try and do both. So we'll see how that goes. Stoffel with the 305 stream streak. Thank you very much, Mr. Stoffel.
Jay, what do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
He's back. Hello. You're allowed back now. Good evening, Mr. DRB. How are you? That other streamer. Oh, nice. How'd it go? Oh, Pax die. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Sound bites didn't work. Ouch. Ah, cool. Awesome. We're going to be doing the Elite Mercenaries bit.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Nice. Excellent. Good to see you. I have to make sure we look out for that. I didn't even get a notification. That's a shame. Otherwise I would have been in. Yes, I'm back too. After not playing Eve for a little while, getting a little bit of a break. We're going to give it a try again and see how we get on. Jester, hello. Let's see what happens. Yes, it was getting a bit stale. Everything was a bit bleh, but we shall see how. We shall see how this event is playing out and see what it looks like and see if it's any fun or not. We're going to go and try and find some of the event sites to go and kill some of these elite mercenaries. We've got a Apotheosis, Metamorphosis, Synesis, Gnosis, and Apraxis available. We've got 75 Plex, quite a few skill points, or well, a few skill points, 50 and 25,000. Hopefully there's some more up there. They've already said they're going to extend the event track, so that we know there's more coming. A Glamorex crate, that's very nice. We like that. We get to see those very often. And a few skinner items, but other than that, nothing amazingly special, but we'll see what's in the extension. Thank you. Well, I mean, we were still streaming. It was just we were streaming Eve. So, yeah, it was just a little bit of a vacation. Well, let's get out there. Let's go see what we can find. There's a warpath section in here right now. So we'll have to see what that one's going to give us. Nice, Jester. Excellent. Backstage has become my life. I've definitely taken a bit of a shine to WoW at the moment. I've been enjoying leveling up in WoW, so that's been pretty cool. Ooh, fancy. Alright, there's 3 of these structures that we need to defend. Eliminate all hostiles within the perimeter to be defending the complex. Super tempted to play classic. Nice. Cool. Well, hope to enjoy Pack today. So I've definitely seen some people play it, but at the moment, there's this one bugged because nothing's happening. Oh no. There's wait, well, there's something shooting at me, and I can't see what it's. They're not appearing on my overview. $85 streak, thank you very much, Mr. Jester. Let's solve with the structure at 10k. They seem to come in quite close, so I think we can dispense with the tracking computer and, well, with the range script and go for a tracking script. Let's go for multi-frequency because that will improve our targeting. Gonna take a break from Arc Raiders and Overwatch. Everyone's streaking tonight. Lots of naked people. Watch out. Is this a faction warfare section? I don't know, it just feels like weird. Sorry, gone. I pressed the wrong button by mistake. What am I supposed to be looking for? War grid, defense grid, or defense complex? I think this is a defense complex, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, defense complex. Complex can only be secured by frigates. Helpful. Do I have a combat frigate? New Capsuleer skins are nice. Cool. It's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted a warpath grid. Unless I'm willing to go. I don't know if I got the right ships. Let's try it. I mean, this one should be tanky enough to survive everything. Do I have a combat? Do I have a... I'm not sure if I got a retribution or anything. Only you can't fly it.
Docking permission requested.
Do I have a retribution nearby? I don't think I do.
Docking request accepted.
Has anybody got a decent retribution fit that I could use? 'Cause I don't think I got retri. No, I don't have a retribution. Do I have any retribution fits? No, I have harpies, hawks, and nuggles. I don't have any retributions. Let's try and find that other one. That was one jump away.
Drive active.
Because the complex isn't going to be good enough, we're going to have to find the other ones.
Drive active.
Right, welcome back everybody. How are you doing? Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the Get Marbles giveaway. We've also got the Hype Train rewards as well. We've also got Tangiers too, so take advantage of all of that. Did you find any logistics? Okay, yes, I'm got money. Got that one, got the G.
Drive active. Drive active.
I hate it when the overview doesn't work. Well, there we go. Let's get rid of those. I'll have to get set up with I'll have to get set up with one of the other sites to make sure that we're ready to go. Hey Morgan! Because everybody's got a cruiser, you're more welcome to come with beta.
Drive active. Drive active.
Hello, Alchemist. Oh, he's gone that way, so we should stay to Alpha.
Drive active.
Okay, that's interesting.
Drive active.
So we've got 3 sites to defend, so technically I need 3 characters. I think we almost need to stay here. I need to train up my ult in the Zealot as well. There we go. Let's try that. Beta is contested. We're defending Alpha. Made it 25 way again. Thank you very much, Con. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you all here again. Out in space. Eving it up.
Skill training completed.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
There we go. Right. Let's move that to there. Okay, concentrating. I had to add stuff back to the track. Hello, Cyber. Three minutes, 26 seconds. Beta is contested. Alpha is being defended.
Adverts have ended.
Right, ads are over. We will sort the marbles out as soon as this has been sorted. I don't think the enemy is particularly difficult that we need to worry about. Moving right now. We definitely need to be in multiple ships. Ideally, a 3 to 3 would be ideal, but we'll take others. Two minutes 26 seconds on the window. We either need to secure all of the. There we go. There's more. Zealot is definitely doing a hell of a lot more damage than the Harbinger Navy, that's for sure. Beta is secure. I'm guessing, yep, the dude in the Cerberus is going to come back and help defend this one. Makes sense. One minute left. Okay, I'm quite. This isn't too bad. I'm quite enjoying this. We definitely need some smaller ships. That's it. Where's the extraction point? There.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Do I have to be the first to the extraction point? Or can I... Does it appear for everybody? That's the question. No, it doesn't. Why not? At least it didn't appear for me. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's sort some more skills out here. Tree. Retribution. Oh, you and your no monies. There we go. Get him trained up on a few ninja loot salvages. Well, I managed to get there before the other dude did. I don't think he said anything local or anything. But I think we should. I think a retribution would probably be a good option coming into this. So I think what we'll do is we'll dock up, and I'll go and get a retribution for this. For the other sites. Hemshaw! Welcome on in, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. I got 16 Warpath supply cache and 25 operational intel. I'm just reading up on the event now. Nice. We'll probably do have a little bit of a talk through it after the marbles. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. We'll be there or thereabouts. We could also just do missions as well. We could just do mission running. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Can you fly? Question mark. Can you fly a... It's not the what I was looking for. You can.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
You can buy a Navy slicer.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
See what ships I've got.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Do you have a slicer now? You've got an executioner. No Navy slicer in the hangar. Do we have a Navy slicer in the hangar? No. Right, let's do this giveaway. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. We're going to head over to the marbles right now to do that. 11 of you in so far. It is convergence. Straight down through the track, over the jump, into 9 lanes, up the elevators, through the scoops into 7 lanes, into 5 lanes, into the tray, through the dangliers, over the pegs, over the bubbles, and into the bucket. Hawk raid! 60 seconds! Exclamation mark play, everybody! Welcome on in! Exclamation mark play!
London raided with 22 viewers.
Perfect timing. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the giveaway. We have ships, we have skins, we have ISK to give away. Thank you very much, Hawk. How was your stream? Were you doing missions? Were you doing... I suppose you were doing missions. And missions now get you down the event track, so that's kind of helpful. Thank you, Stoffel. Welcome on in, guys. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the giveaway. We've got 10 seconds. Type quick. Type. And they're off. As they roll down through the tracks. Everybody's in, I think. Yeah, Hawk's in. Cool. Hello, dude. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Very kind of you. How's Eve treating you this evening? Thank you very much, Jester. Very kind of you for the biddies. Dunk. Oh, missiles! Wow! Fulco was thrusted, Morgan was dingled, and somebody else was something else. I didn't even catch that. That was weird. That's new. I'm in the lead. This sounds like a bad idea. Because if I finish first, the person in second gets the first place prize and a bonus 15 million ISK because I pinched their marble points. So it cost me more. So currently at the moment Alchemist is vying for first place with me. Morgan is in third, Zindonos in fourth. Hot Galagoka, Gone, Voron to Hawk, Melanda, Kazaban, Jester, Himshul, Lego, Fulto, Cyber, and Stoffel at the back. I think Stoffel's stuck. Stoffel has managed to get himself literally stuck right on the edge. Don't even know how it's possible, but I think Morgan's been eliminated. But Stoffel is going to be eliminated by the big wall of flame as soon as that starts hounding down the track. I'm still in the lead. This is going to prove to be expensive. Unless I get held up somewhere down the track. Alchemist is trying to take that first place from me. I've overtaken the record marble now. Fulco's gone. Elimination. Still ahead of the record marble. Gone, Hempshall and Alchemist all got a bit of a space. There goes Hawk. Bye-bye, Hawk. Got pegged off the track. Here I come. Head of the record marble. Oh, look, I've won. Lovely. Second place goes to Vorontuke. Vorontuke, congratulations. You win a ship and a bonus 50 million ISK for me pinching your first place from you. Everybody else is coming in. There goes Melanda, unfortunately. 11 left in the race. Lego. There goes Stoffel. Kazaban's gone. So it's just going to be first and last for the prizes. Cyberlink and Jester do need to finish, otherwise they won't win anything. Lego is currently the last place finisher. There goes Jester. He's up. He's gone. Go on, Cyber. There he is. Congratulations. Final results are myself in first place, which means Vorontuke, congratulations, you win the points and the bonus prize. And Cyber, with this only his second race of the season so far, comes in last place for a nice little additional outfit for himself. Congratulations, everybody. Vorontuke, can I get a Cyber, can I get a IGM from you, please? So I can give out the stats. Ron 225, copy that. Contracts up. Create one. Next, excellent. Okay, Hawk. Enjoy your snooze. Have fun, my friend. Thank you very much. Right. The marbles tracks. The winner says, "Oh, you win a skin." Congratulations. Close that. Go to the skin wheel. Give that a little bit of a spin. Ooh.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Well, that's a super sexy skin to win. And there it is. Vigilant Resplendent Coil, courtesy of Kaldari Prime Pony Club. Designer of the skins, but also it's a particularly nice one. I have this on my Vigilant as well. It's a very nice skin. I like this one. It's the one with, it's the not this year's Chinese New Year skin, but last year's Chinese New Year skin. So the year of the snake. So it's got black and gold, and you've got these little spiraling light patterns with the snake inside them. It's very, very nice. So enjoy that. That's all of yours. That's all yours. That is in Jita for you. If you can even get there these days. I'd claim that skin now if I were you. At least you don't need to go to Jita to claim the skin. That's always a good thing. Azure. There we go, Cyber. I'll get you onto the little outfit wheel. Just going to quickly save that one. Oh. Let's actually go to the room. No worries. That is a very nice skin. I've got all three, and I got mine on my Vindicator, my Vigilant, and the was it Daredevil? I think it is, isn't it? I got on all three. It's very nice. Ooh, Min's Crimson Harvest cap. There we go. Sniper Ghost Stream giveaway. We got a nice yellow and red hat. There you go. Don't redeem it too quickly, will you? From that angle, it looks like it's a bit. Is that a blood splatter or mold, or I'm not entirely sure. It might have got a bit contaminated during shipping. My apologies. Just run it through the wash with some bleach. You should be fine. Kill off any of the spores. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Right. Let's border kill. We're going to go get a Corvette, and we're going to go and pick up a Revelation. What's that? Oh, it's a Navy Slicer. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted you to be in. Is it fitted? Yeah, it is. It's even fitted. Fantastic. Right, well, you don't need to go anywhere. You, on the other hand, we want a slightly better ship for you. So off we. Looks like he's been frying chicken. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, let's go and
Drive active.
pick up. Well, first off, let's go and try and fit a Revelation. Not a Revelation. Yeah, a Revelation. Retribution, sorry. We have Deathglow Remnant, Galcast, Iron Blood, and Margaret and Marshlight for this one. I don't have Sanguinary Savant. No. Oh well. Oh, I've completed the daily goals of warping places. Lovely.
Warp drive active.
Right. Well, first off, let's have some turrets. And charges 4 turrets. We're going to use some Carthage. Actually, I should probably just use some multi-frequency, quite frankly. I'm probably going to want a auto-target, all 3, on the option that there is going to be auto-targets to target. Hull and armor, no, we want propulsion. Afterburner will be more than fine. And then probably a stasis web. I'm not worried about. I'm not going to put any faction on here, just in unless it's absolutely necessary for fitting purposes. Hull and armor. Small armor ripper. Armor hard, reactive armor hardener. Multispectrum. I guess the CPU. Thought might be a case. Engineering. Not cap control. Processor overclocking. Wow. Even with the processor overclocking, we're not going to fit in there. Okay. That's fine. Is that full? Yes. And then I don't want ballistic. Double heat sinks. Okay, right. Now we are definitely over CPU. And we're over cap as well. Helpful. We can make it cap stable. We can't deal with the CPU quite honest, as we stand. Fine type. Remove that multi-spectrum. Can we go for a type C? Shadow Serpentis is the best one. What armor repper can we go for? C type, seat 61, 61, 61. Okay, that doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. Which there was a way we could see what was, well, the stasis web. $58, $49, $49, $53. all the ones that reduce the cap are.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Drive active.
39, 48, 39, 39, 39, 37, 35, 44. They're all pretty much exactly the same. That makes us cap stable without the auto targeting. Auto targeting one it is then.
Drive active.
No, I need to have the Imperial Navy ones on there. It doesn't fit. But there you go. 375 million. It's a bit pricey, but it'll do what we need it to do.
Adverts have ended.
Cool, that's our fit. Save as, retribution. CD. Oh, Capsuleer data number is this now? 22? 23. X. X. XX. I. There we go. Doing the slice, I had it easy. That's exactly bang on 6 seconds of line time.
778 smeg head.
700, yeah, it feels like it sometimes. There we go. 374 million all in. The Webifiers and... Can I get... I'm going to put a bloody compact one on there. Sod that. Let's not spend ridiculous amounts of money on a Webifier where it's not really going to be the biggest thing that we need to worry about. I've probably got plenty of ammo. Like, ridiculous amounts of ammo.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Tornado, Thrasher, Okata, Retriever. All in red. Sitting outside the station.
Waypoint reached.
Cool. Ship hangar. First time? Really? I got up at 2:30 AM for the kill KS, that kill that day, and was already asleep by stream time. That's fair enough. Understood. But thank you, 165 stream streak. Very kind of you. There we go. Ship is fitted. Not purchased. Which one do we want? Pink? Pink. Yeah, pink. Let's go get the display for it as well.
Warp drive active.
Rearrange all my little icons down the bottom because that's important. Inappropriately affecting standing sometimes. Scanning sites all over null, even though they're not supposed to be. Lovely. That's what we like to hear. Lots of bugs.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
It's gotta be great, isn't it? There we are. Better. Now we look good. I saw. Whoop whoop. There's the sound of the police. I did see that. That was quite funny. I was like, oh, nice. Bet they can get it watched from my stream though. What was I going to look at? There we go. Is there drops on at the moment, guys? Do you know? There is. I saw that there was CCP. It was drops on the CCP channel, but I didn't see if there was any drops on the actual individual channels. Everyone's advertising drops.
Warp drive active.
But none of the bits and pieces say drops. Also, there drops, but there's nothing. Okay, cool. I'll add that to the title then, because that was a bit of a draw, to be fair, for people. I only need to do it on Twitch. Ooh, thank you very much for the follow. Hello, crap.
Warp drive
Nice.
active.
Welcome on in. Make sure that that's up on the running. Pink. Very snazzy. Stoffel, if you could give me a price on a sanguinary savant, I would appreciate it. For this retribution. Whenever's clever, no rush at all. No rush at all, ever. If I ask anything, it's never a rush. Please, don't think that at all, ever. So we're never's clever. If you can't get to it, you can't get to it. I promise you it's never a problem. Right, so we're looking for grids. We're going to be looking for the other ones, complexes, to run.
Warp drive active.
Yep, sure. This is a cheap flit, and I can quite happily spend a little bit more on all of these. Well, apparently the Brother Grimm had them on earlier, so I've added them to the list because we did have drops active. Which reminds me, I need to reapply for a partner again. In vain hope that hopefully one day they might go, yeah, go on then. No, I didn't think it would be. Maybe it's one of those lovely things that they haven't fixed yet. But welcome, my Arzov. Good to have you. Am I coming through a bit loud, guys? Just so you know. I'm just wondering. Oh, look at that. Yes, please, boss.
Warp drive active.
Ah. Thank you. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. It's not appeared yet. Gotta wait 5 minutes for the assets to catch up. Oh, maybe it has. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place. There it is. You cannot change your appearance while cloaked. Seriously.
Warp drive active.
Much better. I'll say that. Well, if you've got the money, then ask Mr. Stoffel. I'm sure he's got plenty. Unless you really, really want to get rid of the Plex in the NES. There you go. Always ask Stoffel. If there's a skin you want, ask Stoffel. TGP.
Active.
I'm sure he'll be fine with that.
Warp drive active.
Is this from Cap Stable? I didn't check. Oh yeah, you're stable. Awesome. defending. That is so... That makes virtually no difference whatsoever. You know, my other guy's just going to sit here and fly around in circles. Because you can't get the elite mercenaries on both of them. No worries, Stoffel. There we go. We're just going to do a few of these, I think. Maybe we'll just take it in turns, I don't know. There we go. Defended by friendly forces. Once 100% defended, complex is secure. Salatra. Oh, I know how to find you. Okay. We're looking at 10k. We got to claim reward. Nice. How does that mean? Well, we've got the first thing on the track. Yay. Now kill 6 elite mercenaries on the warpath for 60 points, which will take us to pass the first operational warpath reward. It also means we got this one as well. Hey Clay, welcome on in. The only thing I would say is a very long wait time between them turning up. Remember you saw my marquee code a few minutes ago. Nice. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. The hacking. By the way, who was it saying the hacking sites are meant to be found in nullsec? That is a thing. There we go. Go defending. Booster runs out in 76 hours. That's what, 3 days? Yeah. Four days. 3 days. 3 days. Dungeon! I'll get in on this one. There we go. We'll cap the windows faster if I'm on my alt as well as anything else. The alt doesn't need to do anything. You can just sit there. But I'll cap faster because it'll count as two. It'll count as 2 gaining points. Grids will probably be definitely better for people to do. But I think the complexes are going to be less well defended.
Drive active.
Well, they're saying that. I just did get basically what I got in the last one on my own.
Drive.
They also got a historic Capsuleer Day clothing kit. Great. Which is nice. And the reason for you, there's also a 7.5% energy weapon damage bonus, 7.5% armor hit bonus, and a 10% warp speed if you use Empire ships in in the appropriate Empire space. So, hence why I wanted to use something like a Retribution, because that extra 10% is going to come in handy. For sure. Make sure you grab a drink, everybody. Have a drink. Welcome on in.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Quite in... I don't know. It's not too bad so far. Not too bad at all. Definitely, if we do it in fleet cruisers, it'd definitely be a bit more interesting. Okay.
Adverts have ended.
Go back from the adverts. We could kill even faster if we decided to use conflagration, but this way we never need to go back and get more ammo. We can just sit out here forever and ever and ever, and basically forever and ever and ever until downtime, which I'm not going to do because I do have work tomorrow. For those of you paying attention, my interview went okay, I think. So we shall see. I won't hear anything for a good week or so. So don't expect anything until, well, not next week, week after. But I think I gave good examples to all of the things. Oh, that was good. It was quite nice. It was Louise's niece came over from her father's, one of her father's sides. And she was the youngest in the father's side, so the niece is basically the same age as her. And her girlfriend. It was really nice. It was nice to come over. They spoiled Alex, played with him, tied him out. They're going on holiday to Germany, and so they live. And they're coming to London to fly out, so they came and give us a quick visit before flying out in the next day. But it was really nice to come, have them around. We dropped them back at the station as well, so they didn't have to get all the way back there. But thank you so much. Hey, Bigger, welcome on in. Look, we're in space. Not Factorio space either. Actual Eve space. Just have a quick look to see which one pops in first. Which one's worth looking at? Is it overview or... Oh no, it is actually... It's the overview. we go. 220 out of 300, so still trailing up. Too busy with moving stuff. Yeah, not surprised. How is it going? Very easy. They seem very easy. I don't know if they're any more difficult in other security space, but in high sec they are very easy. Even the cruiser ones. We did a cruiser one first off before moving to the frigate ones, and even the cruiser one was particularly simple. So yeah, quite noob friendly. You don't need a Tech 2 frigate. You can do it easily in a faction or Navy version, no problems at all. Also worth bearing in mind that if you use the equivalent Empire ship in Empire space, so if you're in Kaldari space and use Kaldari frigates or Kaldari ships, because you get a bonus to fly those ships in that space. Yeah, I agree, Stoffel. It's going ugh. Shit. I didn't realise that the sites were secure. I just want to check something. They're not size locked. That's the interesting bit. They're not size locked. They are, I think, only. Yeah, cool. Just want to double check. I think the ship size, you have to be in a certain ship size for it to progress the capture marker. It seems to be very similar to faction warfare in the sense that of how it works. But you have to be within a certain size of ship for it to classify to be captured or contested. Otherwise, it won't work. Don't even know what dailies are for today. LP manufacturer capture fraction warcraft complex. Well, we'll do a mission before the end of the stream anyway. The only reason I'm doing it in multi-boxing it at the moment is essentially to, I think it captures it slightly faster. I think. Yeah, because level 4 security missions count towards the track. I mean, they all do, but. So you need to be inside this like large dotted ring for it to work. I believe to count as a capture. Or is it inside this one? This little dotted one, I don't know. Might be this one here. Yeah, this one here. That's huge. Let's get back here. Just dumped into a grid site. So a grid is a medium. Grid is cruisers. Complexes are for frigates. Grids are designed for cruisers. So the cruiser one, you warp in and you land on complex alpha, but there's also complex beta and gamma, and you ideally need to defend all 3 sites as best as possible to be able to claim the biggest reward. So it does favour triple boxing in a weird sort of way, because you can put 1 cruiser on each site and just flick to the correct one whenever you need to. Which is one of the reasons why I switched to this one, because I didn't want a trip. Although you could probably do it in 2 quite easily, just one of them jumps to the next site and back again. So as long as if you're defending if it's captured, you don't have to defend it any longer. But then you've got defending and contested and uncontested. Hey Jester, thank you for joining in on Kick as well. Hello Demo. Yeah, it's supposed to be that the more of them you keep alive, the better. But like as Electra says, it's not actually. There's a few bits. There's a few. Unsurprisingly, there's a few little niggles to sort out. I didn't see that actually. I've been fire for a year. PA sold CCP back to itself. They've got Crimson Harvest or Crimson Dawn or Crimson Desert or whatever it is. I don't think they want it any longer. Pearl Abyss. Does that mean some changes? Do we think? Now that CCB's got full control back again? True. That could be interesting to see how the development of that moves. The back. There we go, all pod operational unit. 90 points for the next one. Privateer tier 3. So that'll take us to 190, which takes us past the skill points reading. Wowzers. Go with him. No, I didn't see. That's interesting. Interesting that CCP have got their own control back. Do you think they're going to drop one of them? Do you think they're going to drop Frontier or Vanguard for being developed? Because we've heard nothing about Vanguard for a while. It's been very quiet. Mr. Rambo? Made a profit, basically, by selling it to a company and then that company not wanting it any longer. Ideal. That's what you want. Excellent business sense. I mean, I could tell you stuff, but you'll have to wait a couple of weeks. Is that why you went to? Is that why you went to CCP? Is that why you were able to get to CCP in London? Were they telling you things and stuffs? So, yeah, because you stayed very quiet when I asked you why you were there. Like, why are we there? Silence. Okay, that's cool. Because out of the two, I would prefer if they carried on with Vanguard, personally. But that's a personal preference rather than anything else. I'm not sure. I'm still, the jury for me is still out when it comes to Frontier. Hey, perfect. Welcome on in. So I assumed that they didn't invite you to tell you that news. They invited you for another reason. And I'm guessing you may not be able to share that reason. But I'll be interested to find out at some point. Defense. There's only one complex here. Should we go to here?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
No, we need extra mercenaries. I mean, we could sit here and just do missions all night. That would advance the track too. Nice. Well, now the event started as well, it seems a little bit more interesting to try and run. Excellent. This is exactly what we want. We are the only ones in the system.
Active. Warp drive active.
But yeah, so make sure you go and check out Mr. Perfect Target when he's streaming. Give him a follow. You can give Rambo a follow as well, but he's got way too many as it is. But he does stream more than me, so. Not right next to the beacon. Well, not right next to it, but relatively close to it. I'm not inside the radius. Oh, it's contested again. This one's Caldari. Caldari's coming in for this one. We've had Minmartyr previously. Should probably do at least one mission tonight to get that LP reward for the dailies. Didn't accidentally wander into Galante space. No. So in fact, I think I've been flying further away from Galante space, not towards. Couple of gamers, welcome on in. We don't believe so. There is some jury still out on them at the moment. It may not be currently enabled. That's very kind of you, Stoffel. Do you want me to which character you're running on? Because I'm currently in a fleet with my 2. It'll be probably easier if I invite you if you're doing it on your own or on a single character. Tev, cool. Oh, you're already in part of a fleet anyway, apparently. Are you running them in a fleet or are you running them solo? Okay. There you go. Got ults pulling burners. Oh, I see. Fine, got you. So yeah, we have leave drops enabled. That's a usual thing that CCP does around these events times for people to watch channels. But and apparently some streamers have been able to claim their drops, but not all have been activated. Because we've had drips here. We've had drips here before. Sounds rude. Yeah, we've definitely had drops here before, so. Unless they took them off me without telling me. Oh, okay. Eve partners only. This good thing is hard. Yeah, it's not. It's you're gonna lots. It's going to be involved a lot of jumping around from one to the other to the other. Is that Earth? No. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome on in. Like, I'm going to get my ult trained up to fly cruisers, so you can help out with doing those.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Don't recognise what it is you're doing. So currently, a brand new event has just been started, Capsuleer Day. It will run until the 2nd of June. Yes, 2nd of June. Their all-out war has come to New Eden. The protections that Concord normally offer to stop the factions declaring war on each other have broken down, and there are now event sites popping up all over the place, enabling you to have a little bit of a tussle with invading fleets from other factions. Very small fleets. This is one of such event sites that we're currently doing. It's called a Warpath Defense Complex, and it allows you to basically you've got defend a site, kind of like faction warfare, but PvE faction warfare. So basically you have to defend a site from the incoming fleets, hold it for as long as possible. You get rewards for killing the elite mercenaries that pop up every now and then, little named characters. And then when the site's complete, a can will appear, and you go and open the can for reward. That's an asteroid, yes. I won't be fighting, I'm hiding. Well, it's not like actual full-on PvP. I don't think there's much PvP involved. It's kind of PvE. Oh, Dodo Space. At 1610, oddly. Might need to give him a poke, not seeing any here. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I've already lost one of the grids. Oof. Yeah, it's not PvP, it's PvE. It's the empires themselves, rather than the Capsuleers that are at war. Yes, it's one of those big. It's one of those lovely new asteroids that they've included. There we go, capped it. Container 11K. Let's go grab it. Apparently, it shouldn't do. No. Apparently, there might be some issues with standing, but. I mean, I've shot a lot of Min-Martyr today, and the last standing I lost with Min-Martyr was in March, and it was 0.0001. So, I don't think so. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Yeah, no, I don't think, and it's also random. It depends on which area of space you're based in. If you're based in Shima, like where we are, then the people that will come to you will be Caldari, and I haven't seen any Galenta yet, but I'm sure it'll be like things like Caldari and other bits. Some structures within the Warpath combat sites give negative Empire founding, saying they should not. Okay, well, we're not shooting any structures anyway, so let's just don't shoot any structures and you'll be fine. Maybe basically don't take a Skybreaker in, otherwise you'll be alright. I mean, I recommend that you take in the faction ship that you're flying in space. So if you're flying in Empire space, if you're taking an Amarian, if you're flying in Amarian space, bring an Amarian ship, and so on and so on. Because at the moment there's bonuses for flying your own ship in your own space. So there is a home advantage. It's not massive, but like Amar is 10%, 10% warp speed bonus, 7.5% armor hit point bonus, and 7.5% energy weapon damage bonus for flying your own ships in your own space. So I continue to recommend doing that. Okay, you may like to blow things up. Just wait until they fix the bug, and then you can continue to blow things up. Just have to wait a little bit, is all. You can still blow the ships up, just don't blow the buildings up. Alright, go back to orbiting ourselves. Nice. Enjoy that hat. Okay, so you can take any size ship into the site, but to progress the site and get the reward at the end, you need to have frigates for the defense complexes, and you need to have cruisers for the defense grids. There's also in low sec sites that are suitable for battleships. And that's T2, T1, and faction stroke Navy versions all apply. So for example, you could, if you really wanted to, in the cruiser sites for example, take in a battleship and a cruiser. The battleship won't help with the capping, but it would help with blowing up all the ships. But bear in mind that you'll also be fighting against ships of similar size. So if you go into the defense complexes, you'll be fighting frigates. If you go into defense, if you go into the defense grids, then you'll be fighting cruisers. Defense grids are also more complex because there's 3 sites to defend rather than just 1. So you have to split your forces. Oh, that's interesting, low disk space. Interesting. It doesn't count. True. This revelation is doing a very good job. Retribution, sorry, is doing a very good job. Revelation is a very different size ship. And short of all mind or data banks hacked, that's all I can do on my other tunes. Yeah, give it a bit of an update. Yeah, because they say Concord relax the rules. Just turn up with a Revelation Navy in the middle of high sec. Absolutely fine. Time to get the Zenitra out. No problems. Apparently there are going to be some capital sites next week. So not only is there currently There's sites for cruisers, there's sites for frigates, and there's sites for battleships. They did say there's going to be sites for capitals next week. I'm going to guess that they may appear in nullsec. Which should line up with approximately the right time for me to do, for my training to complete on my nullsec dunes for flying a Revelation Navy. I just need to afford one. Also, my month leave of absence from the Corp should be up soon as well. There we go. Can't remember when I requested it. I have to check Discord. Right, there is no more combat defense complexes in this system currently. Okay, he's in the Bellator. Iron Cerberus. There's me in the Retribution. There's an Anathema, a Cerberus, and an empty Velator in here as well. And a Bustard. Interesting. I managed to get 112 of the Warpath supply cache so far, and 147 of the Warpath operational intels. I need 2 more mercenaries for the next set of the track. I'm waiting for a complex, hopefully spawn. Do I need to go off site to get it to go? Let's have a little look. See if it despawns. There's a grid on the system, but I don't think I can advance the grid, even with because I don't think it says anything about cruisers or smaller. It just says cruisers. I have to check the patch notes now. Oh no. It says and below, so technically you could go to a defense grid and capture. That works. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the best situation to hold all 3 though, with cruisers. I never done faction warfare before, don't really understand the mechanics of this, but this is a good way to learn instead of jumping into faction warfare. I don't know. I've never done faction warfare before either. So, there we go. I'm not the best person to ask. Should we go back a system?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, so it kind of works. Thank you, Stoffel. Very kind. Okay, it's disappeared now. So my daily's done. Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing, but it's like a PvE version of said site.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Cool. Thanks for confirming, guys, if that helps. I mean, like I said, we could do submissions to get to advance the tracker. A defense complex just walked in. Just walked in? Appeared. Yes, because the entire complex just warped in randomly.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
So yeah, it's more of a PvE version of faction warfare, which is interesting. I'm the only person in system. My 2 ships are the only ones here. At least nobody will come fly in and pinch my loot then, which is quite nice to know. I wonder if more ships means that it captures faster. What do you think? Does it mean that do you reckon it captures faster if there's more ships? Because you could cheese it in that case. It's like bloody Crazy Monkey, for example, could just turn up with his 14 strong multi-box fleet and just instantaneously capture them. Fair enough, Hamsel. So that would make more sense. Otherwise, yeah, it could be a little bit cheesable, couldn't it? Like you turn up with like 9 ships in a multi-box mode and just insta capture it. Because it makes it tick so fast. So there's the only reason to take my alt along is essentially an extra bit of targeting. Otherwise, it's not really doing much. So what we'll do is we'll send you home, so I don't have to multi-box you.
Drive active.
And I will find you another site, and you can do the other site. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's walk through. There's one complex in here.
Warp drive active.
We'll see. They don't, unfortunately. It only counts as the mercenaries killed. It doesn't count as site collision. The missions, on the other hand, they won't work either because, well, they will. You'll be able to do them a bit faster. Stay in the system. Your friendly skin rabbi, we will do this. No problems. There we go. You orbit that one again now. How about cap stabilizer on this one? I'll make sure I pick up some multi-frequency next time we dock up with this guy. To increase that damage output. There we go. Multi-boxing. Right, we've got a apotheosis and we've got a skill point. Not too bad. 190 points. Next one's worth 130. So that takes us all to 320. That'll take us past. That'll take us to here. Bloody hell. Do the combat track a few times and you're laughing. It might even mean that your market prices go up a bit. Interestingly enough. No, probably not. It'll probably mean that people are buying with them with Plex and the price will go down, but thinking about it. Yeah, this is a bit too much for me. I'm gonna send the alt home. He can go sit in the station. I can't. I'm not that good a multi-boxer, so one of them needs to be doing. They either need to be both in the same site shooting the same targets, or they both need to be doing something very much different to each other. Like one needs to be salvaging and the other one doesn't. Drone boats would be OP, yes, that is true. So, yeah, I mean, Galante is going to have a nice little advantage. Take a Tristan out, and you'll be laughing. True. If they get if it's the AI aggressive setup rather than the other one. Right, he's actually capped his site already. As you can see, I've still got quite a few genius boosted injectors. Yeah, true.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
I don't have any drone bays on either of these two ships, so I can't test it. That's interesting. Gonna get the other guy to come and join to offer some support.
Drive active.
Even if it's just jamming the
Adverts have ended.
hoping not jam, but web the drones. Web the drones? Yeah, what I said. He's taking a bit of damage, actually. Interestingly enough. Tank's not quite cutting it. Where's the retribution's like, eh? Didn't even blitz my shields. I'm fine. Come on. There you go. Bit more of a target. Can use the other guy to take. I can use one of them to take out the ads. Or this guy takes out the elite mercenary for the track reward. Yeah, it goes. Yeah, it counts as 3 now. Not too bad. Got quite a bit of warpath intel. I like the fact that they've also they're allowing you to go cloaky, if you want to go cloaky, to the sites to hand in the to try and get the new stuff. I thought that was quite interesting. You can go right up to the trader and it's cloaked. Amar doesn't really have any ships that require drones. At least not small ones. The Prophecy has got drone bonuses, but then that's too big. You can't take Tech 3s in. You don't get bonus damage to missiles. Okay, the Curse has drone bonuses. If you want to take a Curse in. And the arbitrator's got some drone bonuses too. So if you want to take an arbitrator in, you might get some interesting bit out of it. Or you could just do it in healer. Surprise, surprise. I mean, you wouldn't get the faction bonuses, but you would still get it being a healer. Yeah, that's true. Or if you're using Nurgles, none of that. Got him webbed with this guy, and this guy shooting at him. Which means he should get the kill, yeah. Because he could fly. This guy can fly a worm. I think. Not sure. Might be. Might not be. Yeah, maybe. He can fly a worm. So if you can do it with drones, that'll be darn sight easier. We'll go and try that, shall we? Nice. Or detectives. Or fleet of detectives, boss. There we go. Claim reward. Gets him a little way down the track. Plus some operational stuff. Go on. Oh, they'll probably just call you an imposter. $13, 12 days. When does your booster run out? 87 hours. Great, okay. Might need to go to Marquis Dragon and buy myself some more Genius Boost injectors. Genius boosters. For my tune. 3 packs. You can get them in packs of 3 from Marquis Dragon. Perfect little package. There you go. We have completed the site. That's a good point. You're right. There is no Capsuleer Day pack. That's very interesting. There's usually a couple of packs. There's usually this little one and then a big one. But that's quite intriguing. Docking, accepting, accepted, docking, accepted. Chester! Nice. Wrong one. There goes the fireworks in the launcher. Ooh. Did I not put it in? Obviously didn't put it in. I also dragged it into the container. Now I gotta find it. Where'd it go? Tech 1 auto targeter. Can't see it now. No. Targeting range script? No. There's a... Where's the auto targeter? I literally just dragged it into the station. It should be right here staring me in the face. Why can't I see you? I'm on the right character. Oh no, I dropped it off. Automatic. Sorry. I already transferred it. It's okay. Duh. Duh. There we go. Get everything all sorted. Skin her stuff and bits and pieces into the crate. I've got some expired Galante election booster crates. I doubt I could sell them for the price that's marked on the container though. I doubt they'll go for $1 million each. Yes, okay. Like. Right, undock. Let's have a little. Let's see if we can fly around and find some more sites to do. Got lots of grids. It's not what we're looking for though.
Drive active.
We're not looking for grids, we're looking for the opposites of grids. There will be a giveaway later as well, and obviously if we do get a hype train, we will activate the hype train giveaway too. Lots of skills that take about 2 days to do. Lots of level 4 skills for specializations and stuff. Getting as much done as possible. There's 2 here. Student Golem. See if we can't find them. I need to kill 13 elite mercenaries now. That's fine. Cool. Go back to orbiting the warping beacon. Let's disband the fleet. We don't need that any longer. We also got some ore that can be mined as well. Although I don't know how much of the ore that's actually in crocite or plagioclase. I don't really get crocite or plagioclase in this area. It's pyroxis. And so unless they've deliberately made it spawn in, we're not going to see any of that. And crocite's low sec. Doesn't appear in high sec, does it? You can mine in any space. Oh, okay, fair enough. So you can go to you could wander off to Galante space and it'd still count. You just need to be in the space where it exists. That's fair enough. There's a raid in the system a little bit. Absolute will, absolute order. We're just going to blitz these as best as we can. It seems to be escalating quite nicely. Yeah, we've got to kill 13 of them, we get 130. So essentially you get like 10 per mercenary kill. And I'm going to assume it starts again. We weren't even close to going outside the ring, at least. We get to like, have a nice look at the ship instead. Make sure you stay hydrated. Have a drink. and get 2 to 3 mercenaries a site, so it adds up. Should be a relatively effective way of doing the track. Don't forget the track expands again after week 3 for the final week. So you get an extra. It'll go up again by about 500 probably. Usually about half-ish. I haven't even tested my shield yet. I don't know my armour. Come on. I mean, it's progressing the site. There we go. That should be it. There we go.
Drive
There's at least one more site in the system, so we'll walk to that one. We've got the loot. Yeah, this one's not touched either. Excellent. One done. Hey, Captain. Welcome on in. You're a bit early for exclamation mark play. Get your script to run something else. But we will have a giveaway in a little while. So stick around. Get rid of the multi-box. He's still there, he's just in the background. Hello, 7-0.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Ads have started. Am I a bit loud? No, I don't know. We're okay. I was peeking a little bit. I was wondering if I was a bit loud. Wow, it's very quiet. Come on.
Adverts have ended.
There they are. Didn't wonder when they were going to turn up. Awesome. There's the elite. Next, number 5. Probably have at least number 6 because we're not even 50% of the way through. We're on 39% defended currently. So we'll have at least one more wave, I would guess. Maybe even squeeze in 2. I don't know. Be interesting to see. You can also just do proper faction warfare as well for the event track if that's something that floats your boat. At least they put some more traders out this time as well. There's more traders around. So you don't have to go to just one place for the trader. There is actually multiple of them. I'm not sure the nearest one to me is right now, actually. Maybe Amar, but I'm not sure. Amar, Gergish, Tasmacon Prime, Nair, Metator, and Core Azul Prime. Well, Amar is currently 10 jumps away from my location, so 9 jumps away from home. I have no idea where Gergish is. "18 jumps away. They spelt Mercon Prime incorrectly. I thought it was Tash Mercon Prime. Yep, it is. 9 jumps away. To 8 jumps, actually, slightly closer. Nair. is 19 jumps away. He doesn't want to come closer. I'm gonna have to go to you. Metator is 20 jumps away. Holy moly. Cortisol Prime is 10 jumps, so about the same distance. So technically, Tash Mercon Prime is closest for me. It's 1 jump less than the rest. I'll go and hand these things in. But I'm planning fully on taking my rattlesnake for that one. So if somebody wants to gank me, they can damn well try. But I'll be in a rattlesnake with lots of shields, so it'd be quite difficult to do that. Right, there it is. So the complex is done here. We'll pop off to another system and grab some more complexes from there. Go to this one. This is usually pretty quiet.
Drive active.
Mercenaries coming, but that's 13, so that'll take us, like I say, 320, which will take us past the metamorphosis and 150 Wolf Path operational intel. Don't know what the next one will be, but I'm guessing it'll be more than 130 based on how far we've trafficked so far.
Warp drive active.
We're the only one in the system. Nice and easy. Easy, nice and short and quick. I reckon Tristan would be pretty good at doing this, actually. If you're in Galante space, I just reckon Tristan would work wonders. And a Vexor or an Ishtar for sure. Assuming there's only Vexors left. I think most of them have been used in nullsec at the moment. $1.3 million. Save it for the next expansion. Entirely honest. Yeah, it's a good spare. Used all this up already. Using Tristan now, the NPCs eat drones fast though. Okay, interesting. So the AI is set for eating drones. Good to know. I did wonder if it was. Thanks for the confirmation, Cyber. What do you reckon? Auto-targeting missiles being the best ones? Then? Just orbit this thing and let the auto-targeting just take care of itself. You just have to activate it every single time the enemy turns up. So Kadari space might be the easiest place to do it. Get yourself a... Which one is it? The Harpy or the... I can never remember which way around it is. It's the Harpy or the Hawk that has the missiles. It's the Hawk. It's always one or the other, I can never remember. Also targeting light missiles. Yeah. Pew pew pew. Zoom in. See the ship rather than the dot on the screen. Get to see the magnificence of the Sanguinary Savant skin. Cost me enough money. Worth it though. For this skin, worth it. My shields are still at 7%. Like it, I've got my armor repet on and my armor hardener on, and my shields are 395 points as opposed to my armor, which is like 1,638 points. HP, and they haven't even touched my armor yet. They did on the other guy. This guy took a few hits on the armor, but this guy hasn't even come close yet. There's another defense complex in this system, which we will try in a minute. I'm guessing we've got one more wave, well, 3 waves in each site, which means that we will be 1 wave short for the next target. So we'll get to 9. Then the next site will give us 12, and we want 13 for the reward on the track. So we'll be 1 short. Typical. I think that's going to be it. go. To about here and sit on the structure. I think it'll be fun. I'm hiding. Sneaky sniper. You can't see me. Shh. I'm not here.
Warp drive active.
There we go. There. And we wait a little, there's in a few minutes, it's like a minute, and then, well, less than a minute, and then the elite mercenary turns up, shoot him, and you have to wait until about 3 minutes in, or, and then the next one turns up, and so on and so on and so on. Zinris, hello! Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind. Lost my first Tristan and walked into the cruiser site by accident. Oops-a-daisy. That would probably do it, yeah. Can't imagine surviving that all that easily. What about the Ishka? Could you do it with an Ishka maybe? Good tempo! That is a host over from
Contempo
Kick.
Enterprises hosted with 26 viewers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Contempo. Welcome on in. Hello, Kick viewers. We are live across the internet. Well, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. If you have a preference, feel free to go there. Don't forget, there's no ads on 2 of them. So if you are suffering from ads, then it might be a good idea to go to one of the others. Welcome on in, guys. Ooh, double tapped. Wow. Thank you very much.
Contempo Enterprises raided with 150 viewers.
Fantastic. That's an amazing. Thank you very much, Contempo. Welcome on in, buddy. How's things with you? New event. And maybe a little bit of renewed enthusiasm for Eve again. How was your stream? Hello. Everyone's got the Artemis 2 badge. Just to watch some of the live streams.
Handing me dairy products from heck. No, that's not even Nexus. Oh, damn it. Sorry, Nexus. I owe an apology for that one. I was just blaming you because it was dairy products. Zoe Anasazi. Yeah, milk. It's
It did.
bad and terrible. Thank you, Daring Heck.
It did work on good tempo. It did work on kick. Thank you.
Well, normally if someone's going to send me dairy products, it's you.
It did work on kick. Thank you. It did work on kick. Thank you very much for the host over there on there as well. It's very kind. No, we definitely got a host. It came through about 30 seconds before the Twitch raid came through. But thank you very much for both of them. It's very kind of you. How you been? Hey, Soviak. Not yet. Nearly, but not yet. Probably clear this site first before we activate the marbles. We are 50%, 53% of the way done. All good? Excellent. Did you make your way down through the event track? We are currently 190 points of the way down through. Although, 2 more elite mercenaries and we'll be a dance site further. Ah, cool. We've got like 40 points so far. Nice. Well, I think Mr. D, Dangerous D is going to be happy, and Risty and Hawk, because they can do their burners on stream and still get points for the track. So there might be one thing they actually do engage in, because normally they leave the events to everybody else, because it doesn't really affect them all that much. So we've got a month of war between the major empires. Be interesting to see what the result of this is. I think we're due one more wave of ships here. It's going to come close towards the end of the current rate because we are now 78% done. Yep, Retribution. We are doing the Warpath Defense Complexes. I must admit, in the Retribution, it hasn't proved particularly difficult. It has proved quite easy. I haven't had too much taxing. In fact, most of the time they haven't even made it through the shields. There we go, they've actually made it through the shields now. Only because all 4 of them turned up at once. He says. Yeah, the ads disappear. They melt like butter.
Step up the red alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
High sec? Yes, Galdrin. This is my high sec tune. There we go, site secured. We are approaching the container. There we go. Grab the loot. Right, let me get one thing sorted, ready for everyone else. While you look at the wall.
I'm not dead!
I'm glad to hear it. I'm just sort of gently sitting there. I'm hiding. Exclamation mark join and exclamation mark play. You get to do both things. How about that? Right, we need one more mercenary for the track for the next reward on the track. So we'll do that. Exclamation mark play to get yourself
Advertisement started for 90 seconds.
into a marbles race for the end of the at the end of the stream. There are ships, there are skins, there is ISK, there is outfits, all of which can be claimed from the race. No worries, Cyber. Enjoy your evening. Sleep well, my friend, sleep well. Just a grid here. I'm going to check one of the adjacent systems. They haven't respawned yet. Bernard, hello. Androcha, hello. Brick J, welcome in. Azza, hello again. Exclamation mark player, get yourselves into the giveaway. We're about playing Eve. Good to see everybody again. We'll still do some of the other games, so we're not giving up on Factorio or anything, but there is definitely more to be done. In Eve at the moment, which is nice. I'm happy with that. Zoppidums, welcome on in. Juke, hello. Ken Park Jr., Lou Boy. Welcome to you guys as well. And get.
Adverts have ended.
So, exclamation mark play to get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. We have ships, we have skins, we have ISK, and we have outfits all to give away. There are prizes for 1st place, 10th place, 20th place, 30th place, depending on how many marbles are into the race. The more prizes there are. Mike Aldrich, welcome on in. Why is it better to run these than sec missions? I think the reward track is, I think it's a little bit faster. So it does look like, because your missions, you could end up with pulling a bloody Angels Extravaganza, which is going to take you an hour or half an hour or whatever it is to do. Whereas this one, as long as it's there, will take you less than the 20 minutes, for sure. Couple of games. Thank you very much for the follow. So yeah, I mean it's definitely going to be faster to run these. So I've done one grid, and the rest have been complexes for killing the elite mercenaries. And I'm now at 320 points. The next one's 180, which should take me to 500. Just by doing this, I will get halfway down the track. Plus I get an extra 10 plex and 25 plex for that, 225 warpath, and I'll get myself a Synesis as well. So yeah, and I've done that in this stream, including going to fit this ship as well. So I went all the way to Armad to fit the ship and came back. So yeah, it's been, effective, shall we say. I mean, if you get burner missions, then maybe you could do it faster. And if you're triple boxing, then I would strongly recommend doing the grids. Because you could easily have a cruiser, a Tech 2 cruiser on each of the capture points, and yeah, just switch between boxes to do them. And just switch between who gets to kill the big boss in each one as they spawn in. In fact, there's pretty big bosses in all of them, so you could easily sort of just let them all progress evenly. Yes, if you're able to triple box the grids, defense grids, then I'd definitely do that. That will go very well. Alright, 2 down. I should probably get another person to come down and take 1 or 2. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, anyway.
Permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I think the amount that you need to mine is quite high. You also need to be in the right area of space to mine it as well, because those ores don't turn up everywhere. That's what I want to do. Oh no. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, it's fine. I'll do for now. I was going to try and change the ammo, but I didn't do that before.
Warp drive active.
Try and run it with extra, put some multi-frequency in there. Tasmaru and Rason, welcome on in, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. Yeah, last event it counted base amount only, it ignored bonuses. Boy with the candy! Welcome on in. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Warp drive active.
There we go. That's going to be it for Elite Mercenaries and for this one. Which one am I in? I'm in KZM, so I want to be in the other one.
Warp drive active.
Bobby Bacala. Welcome on in. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the giveaway. Wasn't close enough.
Warp drive active.
Brandy Z, Sintha Foxdale. Welcome on in, guys. Multi-boxing. You can't really see this because I turned that off. There you go. Multi-boxing. Right. Now, one mercenary. So he didn't get the kill for the mercenary, he did. No, neither of them did. Interesting. Gotta have one of them shoot. Totally Doug! KO Irish Wine! Edison Clone! Event teaming it. Yeah, it didn't apply either of them, I don't think. Oh, we'll see. Hey, Nasty. Yeah, I didn't get a... That was 2 out of 8. That's 0 out of 5. That's fine. At least we know. It's a little bit buggy at the moment, by the looks of things. Some of the things aren't applying correctly. Then you got to wait for the next section to turn up. There they are. He's gone already. Simple as that. Warpath 404k bid. For multiple your characters fleeted up but are running different sites, or your characters get credit for all the sites, only the sites that are in. I think it's whoever does the most damage against the boss gets the kill. So, because when you're doing the sites, it's the elite mercenaries killed that gets the points. Goes 3, 6, 9, 12. Does it go 3, 6, 9, 12, 18? No, it doesn't. Six. I think it was 3, 6, 12, 18, 12, 15, 18. Sorry. Yeah, just the sites you're in. Yeah, so you need to kill the elite mercenaries. So it's the yes, they do. They do eat drones. The AI, the anti-drone AI is on for these sites. So you can't just sit there and so if you want as hands-free experience as possible, missiles, auto-targeting missiles is going to be your best option. Exclamation mark play to get yourself into the marbles giveaway. We're going to do this site and then head home. Go on, Demi. Welcome on in. Perfect. You shoot him. He's targeting the other one, and the other one's webbing him. Perfect. You could definitely do with some standard multi-frequency, I think, to help increase damage output. I've got standards on there at the moment. I just using standard multi-frequency. The other one's using standard standards. Well, this one's using multi-frequency, not faction. Just plain old Tech 1 multi-frequency. And and this one's melting them without any issues. It took 4 of them all spawning in at once, shooting at him at the same time to even get past his shields, and he's armor tanked. So yeah, not really much of an issue. I mean, you could use Conflag if you really wanted to, and it would go even faster. You do need to be in the little circle. So I would say that it is better to use conflagration and pulse lasers, for example, rather than long range beams, and use your faction and use the space you're in's faction ships, so Empire ships. So if you're in Caldari space, use Caldari ships because you'll get bonuses to your damage and to your shields, for example. Same with the other 3. So for example, I'm getting energy weapon damage bonus, armor hit points damage bonus, and a warp speed bonus. Because I'm flying in a Mars ship in a Mars space. So it's helping a lot. That's it. Windows open. Right, that's it for us. Then we are going to set desto.
Drive active.
And then we'll do the draw. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway.
Drive active.
As soon as we're docked up, we'll pull marbles. They do seem to take a little while to respawn. That's the only thing I would say. Like, we went around and cleared a few, and they haven't come back yet. So you would need a relatively decent area of space to be able to pull them. Relatively quiet. They're all rats are relatively easy, except you don't get your own faction rats. Or your own Empire rats. So if you're in a Mars space, you'll get Caldari, Galante, and Minmatar rats. And equivalent in the others.
Drive active. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged.
So if you're doing it in Minmatar space, I'm guessing you'll get Mar, Caldari, and Galante rats, etc., etc. When I get into station, I'll trade some multi-frequency across to the other tune. So he's got those on the board, ready for next time. Echo. There we go. Warpath, operational warpath. 686 of that so far I've got. $686. Chaoticus, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Welcome on in. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the giveaway. We'll be switching to that very soon. Oh yeah, I was going to do ammo. Small multi-frequency. I got 104 of those. I just need to transfer 2.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Means that we ammo, assuming that I even activate that. If I leave that offline, it's fine. That'll just allow me some extra. There we go. Faction hits. I mean, it really doesn't make a lot of difference. They do not have a lot of HP. So, you could literally use anything. If you're talking about damage types, then, yeah, I wouldn't even worry. I've done one grid and the rest have been complexes, and just using your... If you're in Galante space, make sure you use Galante weapons or the bonus for the Galante. I was just going to double check, what is it? So yeah, there's Imperial Warpath Zeal, which gives applies to Amar ships in space controlled by Amar Empire. You get energy turret damage and armor hit points. Kaldari ships get missile fire and launcher rate of fire and shield hit points. Federal Warpath Fervor Galante get hybrid turret tracking and low armor repair. And Republic gets projectile turret fall off and velocity. Interesting. And then everybody gets warp speed bonus of 10% as well. So yeah, definitely use your own faction ships for the most part. Right, let's move across to the marbles. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. I'm going to open up the contract screen on my screen here. The Gadzu, welcome on in. Currently 45 of you in the stream, fantastic. If that means if everybody finishes, it will be prizes for 1st, 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, and 46th. That's assuming everybody finishes. So that's how the prizes work here. Every 10th place will win a prize. First will also win a spin on the wheel, and last will win an outfit from the outfit wheel. All 10th, 20th, all those types of places will win 50 million ISK. So there is definitely plenty available. Items on the wheel should be more than worth 50 million ISK, although can't guarantee that skins will be worth that. Right, you've got 60 seconds from now to get yourselves in. Exclamation mark play. We're on Troby's Gardens of Doom, which is a customized track. Come down through the main part. Everybody splits off, going left and right, down through the tubes. Then everybody drops into the middle here. You can either get forced backwards or forwards. It is possible for people to die, unfortunately, in this area. Then you'll be going down through this area, again into the split. If you fall off, you end up in the big concentric funnel. Otherwise, it's down through the tubes on either side again, up through the elevators into the tray to drop into the start-finish line. If you end up the concentric spinner, on the other hand, you have to make your way through the big blocks of cubes to the finish line. There's a couple of ways again there. 4 seconds. 3, 2, won 48 of you. Let's see how many actually finish. Hopefully at least 36 of you on average. This has apparently got a 25% failure rate. I think that's partly due to people not finishing rather than actual people falling off the track. We do tend to lose a few people around this sort of area. People being scooped up and shoved off the top of the loop. But other than that, for the most part, most people get through okay. Right, Miso and Mike Aldrich are currently out in first place as they take down through the I suppose this is the right hand side. Down through the left hand side is Azagaro Demi, Soffel, Honeybush, Superderms. We've got Gazu, Undruk, Alchemist, and Rason is currently in last place. Miso is currently holding the lead. Zopograms has managed to exit stage left. Miso making sure that they get through past the spinner, under the teleporter, down through the loop. Off they go, there we are. Lego is through, everybody else is all wobbling their way through. Brandeezy looking like they're currently in last place with a few others looking around. Juke has made it in, Luboy has exited, so is Ritsoya. We're falling, Morgan has gone as well. Down to 44. Juke didn't land it, is landed it. Bugar's gone. Oh dear, sorry Mr. Bugar. Juke is currently working his way down through the cubes at the bottom. Zinris is on the top half, although Zinris is to lose at this point in time. There's no way they're going to get through the cubes in time. Zinris, congratulations, you have won the race. Going to need your in-game name in chat, exclamation mark IGN if you're registered with the bot. In a little minute. We can get you there. There you go. Perfect. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Artas Miru, unfortunately gone. Or Mr. U. I don't know. Now we're looking for 10th place finishers to work out who wins the first 50 million is. Bobby Backler's gone. There's Electra finishing. Mike Aldrich, congratulations, 10th place finisher. You're a 50 million ISK. We'll have to wait until the results are up for everybody else. The Wall of Flame is coming. 23 seconds to get finished. Looks like I'm going to get eaten by the Wall of Flame. Bye-bye. Bye-bye me. There we go. Finishing first in the first race and died in the second. Fantastic. Come on, guys. Get the finish. There's a big Wall of Flame coming. Eggshell. Don't get eaten. Nice. Safe. Fantastic. 40 people finishing the race. Congratulations. Zinris are in first place. Third race of the season. First win. Congratulations. Mike Aldrich, 10th place. 50 million ISK coming your way. Alandar, 20th place. 50 million ISK for you too. 30th, Mary Shalom. 50 million ISK for you too. And last but definitely not least, Eggshell. 50 million ISK for you as well. Exclamation mark IGNs for those of you that I've just given a shout out to. And then we'll get the prizes dished out, please. So, Zinris, I've had yours already. Fantastic, Mike. Got yours. Alandar, got yours. That's first 3 prizes done. Mary Sean, X in-game name, please. Fantastic. And Eggshell. Hi, Kaz. So, we're doing it on Eggshell, but we'll start the giveaways now. Let's go to the giveaway wheel for our winner. Alright, Zinris, are you going to win a ship or a skin? There are a number of opportunities to win this, to go to the skin wheel on here, otherwise it's a ship. It looks like you're safe with a ship this time. Nice. 1 Harbinger Navy issue coming right up. I suppose I have a command ship there. Zinris gained. It'll be in Jita for you. Jita 4-4. You have a week to claim. Otherwise it'll resort back to me. It's a sniper cruise stream giveaway. There we go, contractors up. There we are. Congratulations. Harbinger Never Easy Combat Cruiser, all ready for you. Claim, excellent. Right, 10th place with Mr. Mike Aldrich. We'll go and give you a pull from there. 50-minute search for you. Mr. Mike, one character, there we go. Give you some money, 50 million in iskies to you. It is a Sniper Cruise stream giveaway. Congratulations. Alan Dar, fantastic. Alan Dart. There we go. Give money to you, 50 million in iskies. Sniper Cruise stream giveaway, there we are. Mary Shalom. It's all yours as well. Have we got an eggshell still? Eggshell? Are you Mary Unshalon or just Mary Shalon? I'm going to go with Mary Shalon because that's the one that matches your name. There we are, 50 million it is. Sniper Cruise stream giveaway. There we are. Fantastic. Right, have we got an eggshell in chat? Mr. Eggshell. I need to give it in. No problems. Spend it wisely. Well, or chuck it all away. It's up to you. There we go. Exclamation mark IGN in chat for me, please. I'm going to get rid of the play for now. No eggshell. You know what that means? Yeah, I think so, Chaoticus. It's a countdown. 60 seconds. It'll roll up to the next person in the list, if it doesn't. Yeah, I think it's a wide thing. It might be just Eve Partners, I'm not sure. I might have to take that off, the tag off for the next true. No! Nothing from Mr. Eggshell. In which case, we need to go back to marbles. And rolling it up to the next person, Gumbo MKX. Gumbo MKX. Exclamation mark IGN in chat for me, please. Because Mr. Eggshell did not speak up in time, you have defaulted to win his prize. If you don't claim it, it'll be Gamaru Demi. If you don't claim, it'll be Cynthia Foxdale. If you don't claim, it'll be Gatsu. If you don't claim, it'll be... You get the idea. Gumbo. Exclamation mark IGN, please. Thank you, Red Sir. Very kind. Alright, Gumbo. Come on. You know you want to. You get the timer as well. Garu's here. Ah, there he goes. Fantastic. Awesome. 50 million ISK winging its way to you. Just double check, is this you? Because there's a name there's some names that are very similar. And this is probably the first time that you've won in chat. That is a chin and a half. That's definitely a chin you remember. Man breaks walnuts with that chin. Sniper Cruise stream giveaway. There we go, 50 million is in you. Made it 2006. Nice. Hell of a lot older than my tunes. Right, quickly join the dungeon if you fancy it. There's a dungeon up. But we're going to go and find a person to raid out to. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here so far. Very greatly appreciate it. Nice to see everybody back again. We should be doing some more Eve streams. I quite enjoyed that event. So it'll be nice to get back out there again. Tomorrow will probably be Factorio though, so if you're a Factorio fan, come and join me for that. If not, feel free. But even if you're not a Factorio fan, come and join me because I will start running the Eve giveaways in my Factorio streams again. So the giveaways, as you've realised at the moment, will continue to happen. So please be around for that. You can still win Eve things in a Factorio stream. So we'll still have our marbles, we'll still have our skins, we'll still have potential hype train rewards for Plex, all of that type of stuff. So make sure you're still around for that. But let's go and find someone to raid. Yeah, some people have got the tag for drops. Some people do not. Somebody said it might be Eve partners that have got the drops available, which at the moment is only Rampage. I thought Batman Larry was Batman Larry? Yeah, Batman Larry's a partner, but he doesn't have drops of it enabled. Weird. Very weird. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's find someone to raid into. Who are we going to go with? Aha! Mr. Autonomous Donk. Excellent movie. Excellent music in Mr. Donk's stream. Let's give Mr. Donk a raid. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I greatly appreciate you all being here. I shall be back with Factorio tomorrow with Eve giveaways, so if you still fancy that, that's great. We thought, well, Bigger, we just thought that the drops might be active for partners only, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. So I'm not sure why some people have drops and why some people don't. It seems a little buggy, put it that way. So I'm going to advertise the fact, even if we don't actually have them. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you're going to buy anything, Marquee Dragon, the links are in chat. Feel free. 3% off for you, 5% of what you spend to me. Like I said, I should be back with e-giveaways tomorrow on my Factorio stream, and then we'll be back with more Eve next week. But until then, look after yourselves, fly safe, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Good night.
Hey Sniper, how you going, mate? Thank you for the raid. How'd your stream go? No worries. Well, because we've had a raid, we're going to have a game of marbles. If we can get 9 entrants. But I think what I'm going to do first is I will play my introduction video. Hi, my name is Autonomous Doc. I like long walks on the beach and being spanked gently with a rubber hose by women in traditional Amish dress. I'm bilingual. I speak both English and bullshit.
Connecting.
I live in a country without a
Ads
statute
started
of
for
limitations,
90
and every now and then
seconds.
I will tell stories with absolutely no basis in reality. Sometimes my speech may be limited or non-existent. There is a good reason for this. I have 3 simple pledges. I will be undocked 98% of the time, no spreadsheets ever, and I will try to do several different activities every stream. My webcam can be revealed using channel rewards and will be on for 5 minutes at a time. If you can't finish in 5 minutes, then you need to practice and or try harder. I also believe I have made it easier for others to stream Eve by lowering the bar for entry. If I can do this, then any low IQ foul-mouthed yob can. This is not an educational stream, it's more anti-intellectual, but I will explain stuff if asked. Giveaways work a little differently here for various reasons. I will run marbles if I have enough viewers, but that usually is only for the first few minutes after a raid, as it doesn't take too long for new viewers to realise that this stream can be detrimental to their mental health. Other giveaways work a little differently, using puzzles, riddles, cryptic chat comments that might actually be an anagram or some sort of reference to something somewhere sometime that might or might not require a working knowledge of Sumerian calculus. An example of my first giveaway was I would stream at night with the stream title After Dark and ask in the pin
Adverts
have
have
ended.
ended.
battlecruiser was rude and how. The answer being Drake Fart, which is an anagram of After Dark. While we are on the subject of farting,